Hello everyone and welcome back to another Grainman Travels adventure, and today we're on a new map called the Nutons Hedge. Now while we have a bit of a fly around so everybody can see what the map looks like, we'll just run through some of the key information off of ModHub. Now this map was actually released on the 9th of the 6th 2023, so today. It is 179.32 megabytes to download. It's on a version 1.0.0.0 and it's made by a group of modders, starting with Dezign Farming, Tina Inc., Cyril Modding 88 and DitchFS. Now this is actually a full cross-play map, so PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and the Xbox series of consoles. Now I don't understand why, but there's actually a PC only version as well, released onto ModHub. So this one I'm playing here is actually the cross-play version, but there doesn't seem to be any difference from what I can tell. So the map comes with 62 fields and meadows, 3 farms, 1 biogas plant, 7 forests, 10 outlets or sale points, an animal dealer, there's collectibles, and I think in the description it says added new palette. I'm guessing that's the colour palette of the map, and modification of the RTM, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but oh well. On my quick look around the map before we did this tour, I can only actually find 2 farms, so if you do actually find the 3rd farm, then please let me know in the comments of the video, because it would be nice to know. So I think the first thing we'll do, as always, is we will start with our starting equipment. We actually start with quite a lot of starting equipment, so let's run through that now quickly. So we start with a small tractor, the John Deere 6120M. So it's a nice 140 horsepower tractor there. Oops, my apologies. Then we will start with a Fendt 724 Vario, which is a medium tractor. That's got 246 horsepower. And we've got a Master Ferguson MF 7719S with 220 horsepower. You'll see that the Master Ferguson's got a little bit of damage on it, and it's quite old, 28 months old, but the other tractors don't. We also get a really nice class Trion 720 harvester with 367 horsepower and 10,500 litres of hopper capacity. We get a JCB 541-70 Agri Pro telehandler, really nice to see one of those, and that's got quite a lot of damage on it actually, 92%. We've got a standard Lizard pickup, and we've got the John Deere Gator, so that's good. And we have a Agroliner MUK 303 trailer. That's got 37.5 thousand litres of capacity. We've got the Class Convio Flex 1080 header. We've also got some nice, so we've got a Grimmy GL420 potato planter. We've also got an Agromash POV 5XL 2.5 metre plough. It's nice to see a plough on a game actually, you don't see them very often. We've got a Lemkin Smargrad 9/500K cultivator. That's 5 metre cultivator, only needs 180 horsepower. So we've got a Horsch Stoker 4 CT disc harrow with a 4 metre working width. We've then got an Amazoni KG 3001 Super 3 metre power harrow. We've got a couple of seeders as well. We've got Amazoni Centaya 3000 Super. We've also got a KUHN TF 1512 front tank as well. So that probably goes. Yes, there we go. Goes with the KUHN Maxima 3 tiller or 3 till planter. So that's good. Now we get some rollers. Oh, we've got a Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Well, hey. We also get Hardy Mega 1200 litre sprayer and the 1200 litre tank for the front of the tractor. We get a Amazoni ZA-TS 3200 fertiliser spreader that can only do fertilisers, so just keep an eye on that. We get a nice Grimmy GH8 weeder as well. That's definitely something a bit different. We get a Cavernaland 4140L rear mower. That's nice. I haven't seen one of them in the starting equipment for a long time. We get a KUHN GF8712 tedder, and we get a Samash Z2-840H windrower, 8.4 metre width, and is 80 horsepower. Still got quite a lot of equipment to go. Or we get one of the new Fendt Squadra 1290 UD balers that came as part of that free pack from Giants a few weeks ago. That's 10 mile an hour working speed and 275 horsepower power requirements. That's nice. Oh, we've got a nice Silo Farmer Tambora 30 forage wagon. Now, I've not seen one of these before. That's quite a nice bit, and it also does a different crop as well, so I have to look at that. We've also got an Emily Sigma, which is take straw bales. Right, okay, so that's straw blower. So that's a custom straw blower. That's quite nice. And then we get the standard Joskin Aquatron 7300S tanker, a John Deere 603R front loader, and lots and lots of nice front loader tools, a bucket, a manure fork, and a big bag lifter. A couple of telehandler tools for the JCB, pallet fork, universal bucket, a bale fork, the header trailer, and the Bockman MHAL 4320-3S trailer. So lots of really nice bits of equipment there actually. Very, very nice indeed. So one thing I will say, for this map these are a couple of required mods. So there's the Emily pack by Universe Simu Modding, Stone Walls by Top Ace 888, Silo Farmer Tambora 30 by Universe Simu Modding, the Grimmy pack, the Metal Shed by Simulator Games, the Lizard Cutting Cart by Dezign Farming, Cyril Modding 88 and Nico Do 55, and a Silo Lizard by Peasel. So if any of those pronunciations are incorrect, my apologies. So let's have a quick look around the farm. Oh, nice. Here we are. There's a animal. There's a chicken coop here for 150. So 150 chickens. I believe that I would say. Let's buy one, shall we? Let's buy a couple. Ooh, yes. Let's see, are they free roam? I was kind of hoping so. Okay. I think they probably are. I don't see any at the moment, but oh well. Oh yes, they are. Well, hey, we have some chickens, so they are free roam again. A bit like the Valley of the Old Farm, so that's nice. One thing I did actually see when I was doing a map tour is this. So it looks like a bit of a break room for the farmer or the farm hands. There's a nice area there. There's a baton and some cakes and a TV. So if you want a bit of a break from farming, you can go in here. That's really nice to see, in my opinion. So the farm yard itself looks really, really nice actually. It's a really nice open farm, lots of big sheds, all that nice equipment as well. So it's a very unusual arrangement actually with the actual farm layout, because you've got a few bits over there. You've got some different types of textures roads, so you've got a road straight out there and then one of our fields here. And then we also get this farm over here. This has actually got the place where some of our other equipment's stored, and quite a lot of little decorative items. Big fertilizer storage tank, big silo here as well, so that's really good. And then we also get some more sheds and our cow barn. Now I'll try and find the trigger for the cow barn. There are more chickens around. Can we find the animal trigger? No. Oh well. Oh yes we can, it's here. There. It's a 75 head cow barn. So again, good size though. Very good size to start off. So I think that's pretty much all you get on the new farmer mode. Let's just double check. Pretty certain of that. Actually, you do get a sheep barn and a pigsty on the second map. Oh, sorry, second farm. But I will go there in a little bit, but not right now. So it's a quite nice farm, as you can see. Very open, lots of space to put nice things and to store all your equipment. You do seem to get an awful lot of fertilizer and seeds by the looks of it. So got a lot of work there for your big bag lifter. So let's just double check the numbers for that. Doesn't actually show. That's unusual. Pretty certain though. Yeah, okay, so you get an awful lot of seeds and an awful lot of fertilizer, but it's not actually shown on the information on the PDA, so that's unusual. Oh well. So what we'll do quickly as well is we'll just run through what fields we get in new farmer mode. So we get field 2, and we get this area here now, and 41, 71 and 65 I've actually purchased myself, and I'll explain why that is in a few moments. So you get some pretty nice sized fields. That number 2 is a very big field. It's probably one of the biggest on the map apart from 17. So it's quite nice to see. One thing I will say though, when I was doing a bit of a fly around the map, it's quite nice to see the map's not just completely square. So if you go to the BG over here and then you try and go across here, you can't. It's like locked or not allowing you to do that. So you have to kind of like navigate round. It's just nice to see the actual PDA and the actual map area is just not complete square. So something a little bit different. So that's nice to see. Now, as I said, we get some animals. So we get the chicken coop and the cow barn on this starter farm. The contracts seem pretty good. Same as every other starter map really, it's just pretty standard fertilising, harvesting, weeding, ploughing, cultivating, etc. The rewards seem pretty good too, not too high, not too low. You don't start with any production chains, so it's mainly arable and husbandry focused, so that's pretty good for most people I think. So I think what we'll do now then quickly is we will have a quick look at the other productions that are on the map themselves. So no, we won't actually, no. So what we'll do, we'll show you this other farm. So I found the second farm but I haven't found the third like I said earlier. So if anybody does spot it and they see this map tour video, then please let me know in the comments below. So on here, which is actually farmland 71, you've got another farm. You've got a pigsty and a sheep barn. So if we go over here, it's a pretty rustic pigsty, I must admit, but it's very functional and it is very, very nice. How big is it? It's a 60 head pigsty. It's got some nice sheds, I must admit. The textures on some of these buildings are really nice as well. It's quite nice that there's not an awful lot, there's not a big area between, like on some of the fields you get on some custom maps, there's a massive area of like no land or just non-land for headland, but these fields are all right up to the edges, just quite nice to see. I believe this is the sheep barn. It does look like it. Let's see if we can find how big it is. It's there. Animal triggers here. Oh, wait. Let's just see if we can actually get to the animal trigger. There we are. 100. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So some nice houses around and nice decorations as well, which is very nice to see. One thing I will just point out, I just remembered actually, on the farm itself, you can go inside the farmhouse for your sleep trigger. So that's something that seems to be coming quite often in quite a lot of custom maps at the moment. So it's quite a nice, seems to be quite a nice trend, and just adds something a little bit different. So if you were doing some kind of survival or story mode in this game, it's definitely something that would aid in the immersion. So that's nice. These garages at the front of the farm as well in the house. So and you got some very nice, lovely bakery and croissants. Sounds good. And there's your wardrobe trigger. So fantastic. Right, so let's go back to the productions or the sale points on the map. So we'll start in this bottom corner, I think. So we've got an Eastfield Cooperative, got our lime station, we've got a debris crusher, and sale of fruits of the earth. Now there's some very interesting names for some of the sale points on this map, but I think it's maybe because of some conversions from French to English. So we've got the livestock market, that's from the Ubeleron map, West Lime Station, Westfield Cooperative, and obviously here just over the road from the secondary farm we've got a bakery, an oil mill, a bulk input purchase, and Ditch Agricultural Cooperative, and that's an interesting name, but okay. We've got a sawmill, we've got another sawmill here, sugar mill, spinnery, vehicle shop, and we've got the big BGA. Now this BGA is actually 1.69 million to buy. There's some very large forestry areas here as well that are there, so I don't know if you can buy them straight away, but there's a lot of trees around, so that's good. And here we have a centre cheese dairy. Again, some interesting translations, but still nice to see a cheese dairy on the map. And we've got a supermarket in the centre, and then we're back down here to the Eastfield Cooperative. So the actual map layout itself is quite nice. There's some very interesting road textures though. It goes from like concrete slabs to cobbles to dirt tracks to tarmac. But there's lots of different routes in and around the map. So it's not going to just be a very boring run to one place, like using the same different way. I mean, there's 3 or 4 different ways out of the farm, like out the front here. There's one down here. There's one up there as well. So I mean, there's lots and lots of different ways out of the farm and onto the map. So that's good. I think we'll finish as always with our field prices. So let's have a look. Farmland 7. 38,160. Now you do start with 100,000 as normal in new farmer mode. I've just bought a few things, so I'm a bit down on cash. So let's say we want to expand into farmland 6. 115,000. It's a bit pricey. How much is 2 worth? 295,000. Wow. 27. 76,000. 29. 37,000. Okay, it's, I would say, middling. What's that? 93. Okay, so it's not massively expensive. It's not mega cheap, but, and farmland 858. Okay, that's not bad at all. I mean, some of the map shapes are quite nice. Some nice curves in some of the places, and it's not massively uniform, which is nice to see. So, but field prices are definitely not too bad. So you could probably get a good series going on here. So, oh, nice, and a co-branded lubricant there. So, hopefully you found this video informative. If you have, give it a like and subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.